Yes, beta. Let's have recapitulation of this chapter to link it with the rest of the part. Harkirat, beta, are you going to start? Yes or no?
मैं पढ़ूँ आगे से
Yes. What we read in this chapter, what we are told about Albert Einstein. Please keep yourself mute. Yes, Ishita, beta. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Her mother thought that Albert was a freak when he was very small, as Einstein was still not talking when he was 2.5 years old, and when he finally learned to speak, he used to utter the word. He used to utter everything twice, and also he used to play by himself only. So his classmates used to call him Brother Boring, and he used to love mechanical toys. Also, when his sister Maja was born, he asked that where are her wheels, and once his headmaster also told his father that he would never make a success at anything. And but Einstein was good at studies. He used to score good at every subject. And
Yes.
also at the age of
Yes. Next
15,
part. Anyone else? Please come forward. Yes. Anoor, beta. Nurjot. Nurjot, beta.
Yes,
please.
ma'am.
Yes. Continue with the next part.
Yes, ma'am. The headmaster of Einstein told his father that he will be never successful in anything. But Einstein was interested in playing and learning violin. He maintained his this skill throughout the life.
Yes.
Albert was not bad at studies. When he moved to Munchen, in Munchen, he scored good marks in almost every subject. At the age of 15, Einstein felt suffocated in school, so he left the school for good. And at in the year in which he left the school, the previous year, Albert's parents moved to Milan and left him with relatives. There, Einstein got his wish to continue his education in German-speaking Switzerland, in a city which is more liberal than Munich.
Yes.
Einstein
Okay. Okay,
was
beta.
gifted with.
Okay, beta. Now next student, Balpreet Singh. Balpreet Singh, will you continue, beta? What is told after this? When he left the school, moved to Milan, and he got admission in German-speaking school or the university, which was more liberal in the rules. Yes, Balpreet. No, Gurasis. Gurasis, beta. Yes, beta, continue. Gurasis. Gurasis, are you going to? Yes, Hiteshri Soni.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, after he got admission into the German-speaking school in Switzerland, he started studying over there, and he realized that he was very intelligent in mathematics and physics, and he knew almost everything about that. And he studied over there, and after that, he decided to study at a university in Zurich. Um, so after that, he started studying over there. So as he was interested in many other curricular activities also, he realized that it was not only science that was the only thing that appealed to that appealed to him. So
Then what happened after that when he was in that university at Zurich? met someone.
Yes, ma'am. After that, he felt a special interest in a fellow student called Mileva Merrick, whom he found in his college, also, college even, and he found her a very clever creature. Einstein saw in her any against the physicists, those people in his family and at the university with whom he was constantly at odds. So the couple fell in love and letters survive in which they put their affection into words, mixing science with tenderness.
What do you mean
So
by this line? What do you mean by this line? Let us survive in which they put their affection into words, mixing science with tenderness.
it means they were writing letters to each other, and they were writing affection into words, and mixing science with tenderness means they all were interested in they both were interested in science. So with the interest in of science, they both used to talk to each other. And
Not only they were writing their feelings and emotions of love and liking for each other, but they were discussing about science also, about their topic of project or the theories which they were working on. And at that time, Einstein was very happy and feeling proud that they both would be able to get victory in that relativity theory or the project which they had already started. Next one, next student, please come forward. Someone else and complete the rest of the part also. Yes, who will do? Okay, beta, come forward. Take participation in the interact session or the communication. You must explain. Yes, Balpreet. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, later on, Albert Einstein got a job in 1900, and after a time in 1902, the couple was married, but they had two
What he
sons.
used to do
Later,
when he did not have any job? What he used to do? What he used to do
can you
when he did
repeat?
not have any job?
Ma'am, he was unemployed and he was working as a teaching assistant and gave private lessons.
Yes, he was working as a teaching assistant and he gave private lessons and he got job in 1900
1900.
2 as a technical expert in the patent office in Bern. Bern make office pa, that was patent. That means given legal right by the government for the manufacturing of that particular thing. Then what happened after that?
Then the couple married and they
In the
had
before
two sons.
marriage, what did he call as the Bureau of Theoretical Physics? You must be clear about these phrases which are particularly used in the chapter. What is referred
Special
to
theory of
as Bureau
relativity.
of Theoretical Physics?
I don't know.
It's given in the same passage. When he joined the job, what he was in the habit of doing. Yes, Abhinav,
Einstein was actually developing.
Abhinav, Ankit, anyone? Abhinav, Ankit. Ishita Kapoor, yes, beta.
Ma'am, Einstein was developing his own ideas in a secret, and he is said to have jokingly called his desk drawer at work the Bureau of Theoretical Physics.
Yes, he did not only supervise the work which was assigned to him in that office, he kept on developing his own ideas in secret also. And he used to keep all his secret papers, all his ideas in that drawer. That's why it was called as the Bureau of Theoretical Physics. Physics में जितने भी ideas उसके दिमाग में आते थे वो उनको पेपर पे लिखकर secretly उस drawer में रखता जाता था. That's why he is said to have jokingly been called his drawer as the work at the workplace Bureau of Theoretical Physics. Then what happened after this? Yes, beta, continue. Ishita, what happened after this in 1905?
Yes, ma'am. Um, um,
1905, what happened?
Ma'am, one of the famous papers of 1905 was Einstein's special theory of relativity, according to which time and distance are not absolute. And
What example
from
is
this,
given? What example
example
is given?
given is two perfectly accurate clocks will not continue to show the same time if they come together again after a journey if one of them has been moving very fast relative to the other. And
Any
from
other
this,
example? Any other example that he has given in a very funny
yes,
way?
ma'am.
From
He is said,
yes.
yes, ma'am. He has said that when you sit with a nice girl for 2 hours, it seems like 2 minutes. But when you sit on a hot stove for 2 minutes, it seems like 2 hours. That's relativity.
Yes, that is relativity. And then we gave the formula of
E is equal to mc square.
mc square. That means energy is equal to mass here square column. And here in this formula, m for mass and c is for the speed of the light in a vacuum. Clear? So in 1905, he presented this theory of relativity. Yes, coming to the next part. We will explain the next part. Yes. Please, beta, come forward. Quickly raise your hands. Aryan Sharma. Aryan Sharma, will you explain next what happened when they got married? Was their life successful? Were they happy? What type of life they were leading? Yes, Aryan Sharma.
Recording in progress.
Beta, beta, please mute yourself. Yes, Aryan Sharma, are you going to answer? No. Arman Kapoor. Yes, Gauri beta.
Yes, ma'am. Besides his own education, his personal life was going parallel. His mother didn't want him to marry Melivia because she was as educated as him. So, but finally they were married.
Was
Uh, in
older, she was older than
she
him
was also older than him, so but they were still married in January 1903 and had two sons. But after a few years of marriage, they didn't go well, and they were divorced in 1919, 16 years after marriage. But in the same year he also married his cousin Elsa.
Yes. And I think we read up to this part only. Yes, any doubt to anyone till here? Because we have repeated the whole part once again. And so that you can continue with the next part. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Yes, beta, Joe, you want to ask anything, beta?
No, ma'am.
No doubt to anyone? So let's continue with the next part. Coming to paragraph number 12. Einstein's new personal chapter coincided with his rise to the world fame. जैसे जैसे उसकी वर्ल्ड में फेम बढ़ती जा रही थी, उसकी पर्सनल लाइफ भी चेंज होती जा रही थी. In 1915, he had published his general theory of relativity, which provided a new interpretation of gravity. I think we have read this part also, that in 1915, when he published his theory of relativity, it gave a new interpretation, new meaning of gravity to the people. And an eclipse of the sun in 1919 brought proof that it was accurate, and this theory was proved correct or accurate through through the sun eclipse that was there in 1919. Einstein had correctly calculated in advance the extent to which the light from fixed stars would be deflected through the sun's gravitational field. He had already calculated the speed of the light from the fixed stars, at what the speed they will be deflected through the sun's gravitational field, and the newspapers proclaimed his work as a scientific revolution. All the newspapers praised him and they called his work as a scientific revolution. Einstein received the Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921. Underline this year, he got Nobel Prize for Physics in 1921. He was showered with honors and invitations from all over the world and lauded by the press. And then he was given respect by all the countries of the world. They all started inviting him for all these works of the physics, great works of the physics. They lauded, he was lauded by the press. That means he was applauded and praised by the press also. So he was known as a great personality with this Nobel Prize. He became a known personality. Everyone came to know about him. Now, after this, what happened when the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933, Einstein emigrated to the United States. You all must please keep on noting down the years, particular years which are mentioned in the chapter, that should be underlined so that it should be clear to you. So what happened when the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933? Einstein emigrated to the United States. He went to United States. 5 years later, the discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin had American physicists in an uproar. And after 5 years, there was discovery of nuclear fission in Berlin by the great scientist, and it had brought a great praise and great, you can say, popularity for this great physicians. Had American physicists in an uproar. Uproar means very great upsetting happened in his life. Many of them had fled from fascism, just as Einstein had, and now they were afraid of Nazis would build and use an atomic bomb. So many people, they ran away from that area, had fled means they ran away from that particular area, and they were afraid that the Nazis could build and use an atomic bomb. उनको क्या डर था कि जो Nazis थे वो atomic bomb बनाएंगे और उसको use करेंगे. So they were in problem at that time with the coming of the Nazis. So what happened after this? At the urging of a colleague, Einstein wrote a letter to the American president. Now see, he was not only a physicist, he was not only working for the physics and the theories, he worked for the national integration and peace also. Now we are coming to another part of his character, that he was such a great social personality also, that he wanted to establish peace and harmony among the countries. So with the urge of a colleague, with the request or the, you can say, the convincing power of a colleague, Einstein wrote a letter to the American president, Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was president at that time, on 2nd August 1939. Please underline this year, when he wrote a letter to the American president, Franklin D. Roosevelt, on the urge of his colleague, in which he warned a single bomb of this type exploded in a port might very well destroy the whole port together with some of the surrounding territories. See the line given to you in the inverted commas, that means he warned and he informed the president about the destructive power of that atomic bomb. कि अगर एक भी ऐसा बम बन जाता है and that is exploded in the port, उस बंदरगाह में उस एरिया में उसको एक्सप्लोड किया जाता है, so it might very well destroy the whole part together with some of the surrounding territories. कि सारे part को और उसकी nearby जो territories areas थे उनको भी वो destroy कर सकता है. तो एक single bomb जो है पूरे एरिया को डिस्ट्रॉय कर सकता है. His words did not fail to have an effect. That means they were effective. His words were effective. They did not fail to have an effect. मतलब उसका असर हुआ. The Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own and dropped it on the Japanese cities of Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. And you might have read in the history about the First World War, about the Second World War, and this is about that time when it was mentioned that Americans developed the atomic bomb in a secret project of their own and dropped it on Japanese cities, underline the names of the Japanese cities, Hiroshima and Nagasaki in August 1945. They threw this bomb there. Einstein was deeply shaken by the extent of the destruction because it was all due to his discovery and inventions that all these things were possible. The nuclear fission, due to that nuclear fission, this was possible to prepare this bomb. He wanted to make use of all these things for the peaceful purposes, but it was used otherwise and was used for the destructive purposes. So he was very much shocked. He was deeply shaken by the extent of destruction. बहुत ज़्यादा destruction हुई इस explosion of bomb से जो कि Japanese city Hiroshima और Nagasaki में फेंका गया था. This time he wrote a public missive to the United Nations. Now this time again he wrote a letter. Missive here refers to a letter, especially long and official. Official level पर उसने एक letter जो थी वो United States को फिर से लिखी. This is for the second time he made an appeal. In it, he proposed the formation of a word government. What did he propose here in this letter? The second letter, that was a long and official letter. He proposed for the formation of a word government. Word government means all countries के members जो हैं इस formation में लिए जाएं. Unlike the letter to Roosevelt, this one made no impact. पहली letter की कुछ effect हुआ, but this letter had no effect. But over the next decade, Einstein got ever more involved in politics, and after that, next decade, say, Einstein was also involved in the politics, agitating for an end to the arms build-up and using his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. Because now he had become a popular, famous personality as a celebrity, and he was trying to convince the people. He started a campaign for peace and democracy and started having protests and agitations to end the building up and the collection of the bombs, arms. ये हथियार जो थे उनको इकट्ठे करना और उनको स्टोर करके रखना जो है, उनको यूज करना, ज्यादा से ज्यादा हथियार बनाना और यूज करना जो है वो इस चीज के अगेंस्ट था. And he started many agitations and convinced the people because he had become popular and he wanted that we should make use of his popularity to campaign for peace and democracy. When Albert died in 1955 at the age of 76, he was celebrated as a visionary and world citizen as much as a scientific genius. He was not taken only as a scientist or as a great personality in the field of physics only. When he died in 1955, he was at the age of 76. He was celebrated as a visionary. Visionary क्या होता है? A person who can think about the future in an original and intelligent way. बहुत intelligent way से जो सोच सकता है, that person is known as visionary. And Einstein was a visionary who can think about the future and in his own original and intelligent way what is going to happen in the future. He can foretell, that means visualize. वो पहले ही देख पा रहा था कि आगे क्या होने वाला है. So he gave warning to American president. He wrote another letter for the establishment of the world government that is still working for the peaceful and democratic purposes. So he was known as a world citizen, not only the citizen of his own country, but as a world citizen as much as a scientific genius, great personality of science in the field of physics or in the field of science. So you should know why he was known as a world citizen, because he worked for the peace and democracy of the whole world by making a request, a proposal to the United Nations to establish a world government, to form a world government, and he himself worked for the agitation to put an end to the arms buildup and Then he used his popularity also to campaign for peace and democracy. So in this way, he was not only a great scientist, but he was a great, you can say, world leader also, world citizen also, who worked for the establishment of peace and democracy. Now, you can name the paragraphs according to the titles given to you at the end of the chapter, so that you should come to know in short the headings of your paragraphs. Yes, here are some headings for paragraphs in the text. Write the numbers of the paragraphs for each title against the heading. The first one is done for you. Einstein's equation. Equation is given to you in paragraph 9. E is equal to mc square. Equation is given. Then which paragraph tells us Einstein meets his future wife? Yes. Quickly raise your hands and give the number of paragraph here. Yes, rest of the students also come forward. Nujot, beta, yes. Number second.
On paragraph 7.
Yes, very good. It is paragraph 7 where we get the information about his wife when he meets her. Yes, coming to the next, with the making of a violinist. The making of a violinist. Yes, Kamaljeet Kaur beta.
Ma'am, third paragraph.
Yes, very good. Paragraph 3rd. Coming to the 4th one, Mileva and Einstein's mother. Mileva and Einstein's mother. Yes, Manpreet from green section.
Ma'am, 10th paragraph.
It is paragraph number 10. Very good. Yes, coming to the next 5th one, a letter that launched the arms race. A letter that launched the arms race. Yes, quickly raise your hands. We left with 3.5 minutes. Yes, beta. Raise your hands quickly. Yes, Nishchal Rana. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, paragraph number 15.
Yes, paragraph number 15. Very good. Coming to the 6th part, that is a desk drawer full of ideas. Paneet Kaur. Yes, beta.
Ma'am, paragraph number 8.
Yes, very good. Paragraph number 8. Now coming to the last one, that is marriage and divorce. Yes, quickly raise the hands. Rest of the students, in which paragraph it is mentioned. Same students are coming forward. No one else. Yes, Abhinav, Balpreet, Bhumika. Yes, Bhumika beta. Yes, Abhinav, you have raised a hand. Yes, Abhinav. Yes, beta. In which paragraph we are told about his marriage and divorce? It is in paragraph number
11.
11. Paragraph number 11. Yes. Is coming to the second question. Who had these opinions about Einstein? You have to tell only the one word answer. He was boring. Who said this? He was boring. Same students coming forward. Yes, Nurjot.
His friends.
His friends and playmates. Let's say playmates also. Then he was stupid and would never succeed in life. Paneet Kaur.
Ma'am,
Yes.
his headmaster.
His headmaster. Yes. I can see one more hand raised. Nayan, roll number 11 from Pink. He was a freak.
Yes, ma'am.
He
Ma'am, his
was a
mother.
freak. Yes.
Ma'am, his mother.
His mother. Very good. Very good. Yes, beta, now I'm finishing it here. We'll continue tomorrow. Please come with the reading of the chapter and find out the answers of the questions given at the back. Okay. Thank you.